What's up, guys? This is Alfun13. Today is Wednesday, September 8th, 2010, and you're watching the Alfun Show. Today, there's a story about Google's Instant. It's less about the speed and it's about volume. According to TechCrunch.com, Google really did just change the gaming search today with the introduction of Google Instant. While Google executives at today's event emphasized how much faster it makes search, Google Instant is really about showing you more search results. And this will have very interesting implications for consumer expectations of what they want from search market share, and how sites try to gain search through SEO tactics. Google Instant turns search into a real-time stream of results, which flows onto your screen as you type your query. With each letter you type, a whole new set of results flash by. This is important for several reasons. First and foremost, you now see many more search results than you would have otherwise. So Google is caring about the people. They're making the search more simpler, so people can type anywhere, and the search result changes automatically. That's good job, and a thumbs up for Google. Now here is just a quick story on offshore drilling agency from BP. The federal agency that regulates offshore drilling rarely conducted announced inspections, allow oil rig operators to shop around for favorable decisions, giving inspectors financial incentives for speeding up application approvals, according to an internal report released today by the Interior Department. The report, a panel of top interior officials, shed more light on the extent of the platforms at the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, Regulation and Enforcement, formed from the agency formerly known as the Minerals Management Service. The 37-page report by the Outer Continental Shelf Safety Oversight Board, which was released Wednesday by Interior Secretary Ken Salazar and Michael Bromwich, Director of the Ocean Energy Agency. The report portrayed an agency whose regulators were often overworked and undertrained for enforcing rules governing complex, multi-billion-dollar offshore drilling projects. The findings are expected to be one guide as the government overhauls the troubled agency. I mean, is BP trying to get people to work all the time? It's, oh my God, I gotta work. I have no breaks or free time. But earlier today, BP plc released a separate set of recommendations for improving offshore drilling safety based on its own study of the causes of the April 20 ridge explosion that led to the Gulf of Mexico oil spill. But not only that, but also 11 deaths. Well, can you believe what was BP doing? Can you just believe BP was on drugs, alcohol, or on crack? Now, our first story today is about Islam. A foreign pastor told CNN on Tuesday that while his congregation still plans to burn Qurans to protest the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack, the church is way on its intentions. Terry Jones, pastor of Dove World Outreach Center in Gainesville, Florida, who was interviewed on CNN's American Morning, said the congregation is taking seriously the warning from the U.S. military that the act could cause problems for American troops. Later Tuesday, Jones had a response for a statement from General David Petraeus, the U.S. commander in Afghanistan, who said the burning of Islam holy books could cause significant problems for American troops overseas. It could endanger troops, and it could endanger an overall effort in Afghanistan, according to David Petraeus. And this article was found on CNN News. Also, Obama's decided to repair the roads, railroads, and runways using the money he has. Obama firm will yield on tax hike for wealthiest. Politically weakened by refusing to ban, President Barack Obama insisted Wednesday that Bush-era tax cuts to be cut off for the wealthiest Americans, joining battles with Republicans and some fellow Democrats, just 2 months before bruising midterm elections. Singling out House GOP leader John Boehner in his home state, Obama delivered a Syrian attack on Republicans for advocating the same philosophy that led to the mess in the first place: cut more taxes for millionaires and cut more rules for corporations. Obama rolled out a trio of new plans to help spur job growth, invigorating the sluggish national economic recovery. That will expand and permanently extend research and development credit that last in 2009, allowing business to write off 100% of the investments in equipment and plans through 2011 and pump $50 billion into highway, rail, airport, and other infrastructure projects. The package was assembled by the president's accounting team the package was assembled by the president's accounting team after it became clear that the recovery was running out of steam. There was a political component too, with Democrats in the danger of losing control of the House in November. Obama is under heavy pressure to show voters that he and his party are ready to do more to get the economy moving and get millions of jobless Americans back to work. Shame on you, George W. Bush. You have caused trouble for the U.S. and now Barack Obama is in the pain of fixing the U.S. Shame on you, George W. Bush. That is it for today, guys. I'm Elephant 13 and hasta mañana. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.